We all know that Mooka Kavi was the one who was blessed with the grace of Kamakshi Devi, and through her sankalpam, through her grace also, he could compose this divine shloka. He got back his speech, and that's how, as a samarpanam, he offers this, and he also regains his speech. That's how we know, right? So this is a power of Kanchi Kamakshi Devi. The Kanchi Kamakshi temple that is there today also, if you visit Kanchipuram, seek the darshanam of Kamakshi Devi, you can actually witness all these aspects, and that's why in the Kanchi Kamakoti Parampara, like the Kanchi Mahapariva and so on, they all stress upon the importance of Mooka Panchashti. So today also, if we go to this temple, the Kamakshi Amman temple of Kanchipuram, a very very sacred place, it is said that the divine, that is the goddess, she actually meets devotees, it seems. That is, as if you can see and witness the goddess live. And you go around the temple also, there is a Sri Chakram which is hidden actually beneath, that is under the idol of goddess Kamakshi, you have Sri Chakram. It is believed that Adi Shankaracharya himself had installed that Sri Chakram there, so that lot of spiritual energy rolls is there around it, blesses the surroundings with peace, prosperity and so on. And when we have festivals also, we have the golden chariot of the goddess that is bought, and a lot of devotees come and witness the festival, wishes are fulfilled and so on. In fact, a lot of miracles have also taken place, like children have been blessed, lot of recoveries have happened from medical ailments, lot of divine visions have taken place. So all this, you can say, a place where each one has to go and experience to know about the beauty, grace and bhakti towards the goddess. So basically bhaktas have got a very close connection with the goddess of Kanchi, and it is said that the divine energy of the goddess actually meets all the spiritual needs also of people. So like this, there are many aspects which are told about the goddess. Like one is mainly the Kanchi Kamakshi temple is known for its architectural beauty, that is there, lot of spiritual significance. Like I told you, the presence of the Sri Chakram beneath the idol of the goddess. And if Shankaracharya himself had placed this chakram, mainly to, it is said that Kanchi Kamakshi had lot of energy, it seems. She was always an angry Swarupam, so that Sri Chakram actually cools down the goddess. So we in the introduction to Saundarya Lahari audio, we had seen, I had told you some aspects of the Sri Chakram. So basically a geometric design that is there with a lot of triangles also. It is a spiritual tool which holds lot of cosmic energy. So this has got a significance wherein when woman also, Parashakti or Shakti of the universe, she has got lot of energy in her body. In fact, when women usually, when we get our monthly cycles also, we are told not to maybe visit places with high energy levels, right? Usually you can say temples and all such places. The reason is one of this, because though maybe there are a lot of notions all around, and you can say a lot of myths and things around, that woman is not considered pure also at that time, it is actually the other way around. She becomes more powerful. That is, energy cycles in the energy levels in the body are quite higher, and that is why whenever we visit places that are having already high levels of energy, that is positive vibrations, it is actually, it becomes an overload of energy that is there, and that is the reason it is said that a woman should not visit such high levels of energy, places with high levels of energy. And moreover, you can say one more reason is, which said, is the energy levels during that time are not as per the laws. Usually you see something goes from downwards, it goes upwards, right? You put something down, it comes up. You put a ball also, it bounces back. But usually fire also, you burn it down, it will always, the flames go upwards, right? So energy levels also, right from our nabhi, right from the lower part of our body, it should actually go upwards. But during the monthly cycle that is there, it is other way around. Energy goes downwards, which is actually against the laws that are there. That is the reason it is actually a clash of energies. So it is told at that time that you please rest and take care, so that overload of energy does not take place. So the same aspect here also, Shakti, Parashakti or feminism as such, is said to have lot of energy in their body which needs to be controlled. That's the reason why women also apply kumkuma, just as men apply vibhuti. Of course, both things are there, but usually why women apply kumkumam is in between their uru, that is on their neck also. This is one more reason for that. Again, high levels of energy. So to have a control on that energy. all such things are written. So like this, there are many aspects that are told. So even in the case of Kamakshi Devi also, she is said to have a very very fierce form, so that Shri Chakram that is there actually controls the goddess, it seems. It cools down the goddess. It represents the goddess only. Shri Chakram, like we know, is a union of both masculine as well as feminine forces, and it is not actually openly displayed for the devotees who are there. It is kept under the main idol to radiate, to show the divine energy of the goddess. In fact, it is said that there are a lot of vibrations in this temple: calmness, peace, connection, and so on. So like these different aspects are told with regards to this temple also. In fact, the energy that comes out from the Sri Chakram is said to remove all kinds of negativity, and that's the reason why today also the Kanchi Kamakshi temple is said to be a very very, you can say, an auspicious or temple full of high energy levels. So if you go to Kanchi Kamakshi temple anytime, ensure that you definitely chant Lalita Sahasranama and Mukha Panchashati. If not the entire text, at least a few shlokas can definitely be chanted. Yeah. So these are all certain things which are told. Of course, there are many more things also, like we have the golden chariot of the goddess that is there, or in fact Kamakshi Devi, it seems that the goddess, she transforms herself many times, it seems. That is, in the morning the goddess will look in a different form. By midday also it seems to be a very powerful figure. Morning, very very compassionate figure also. By evening, it is said that a fierce aspect can be seen on the goddess. So the goddess, actually the physical idol does not change, but the way we look at the goddess, the way the goddess gives darshanam, there are experiences that devotees share, that even the emotions that are there in the goddess's eyes, they keep changing, it seems. In fact, then there is a lot of connection with regards to Kanchipuram, which is considered to be the navel or the central part of the earth. There is a legend also behind that. So like this, there are many other aspects also that are seen in and around Kanchi Kamakshi temple, which maybe we will see in the next audios also.